Thank you and good evening. Welcome to the next edition of TehJew22 Talks. Hello, stars. And last time we did an interview, or last time we talked with another friend of mine by the name of Prince Mario. That's Prince Mario 64, and we had a good time talking about music and games we grew up on, things like that. But my next guest is someone who I have been friends with even longer than that. Uh, and that's right, she is a very good friend of mine. We came up together as far as Insomania Game. In fact, we more or less co-founded the group since its inception. But I give you the one who just, I don't know, she just has this great sense of humor. And I want to welcome the, how do I put this? The Boss Nation leader. The leader of the Boss Nation, my good friend, Ryocko.
Hey, how you bosses doing? Or the stars? Do I have to go ahead and say stars?
You can say stars and bosses, I don't care. You can go the whole 9 yards if you want.
Alright, on my channel I'm going to promote this, by the way, once it comes out.
Yes, and I hope they do watch this because if only because you're in it. But no, just kidding. But anyways, welcome to the show. And oh, I got a message here. What's going on here? Forgive me. Oh, okay. That was from Much Games Guides. Okay. Anyway, I just wanted to find out who was trying to message me on Skype. Anyway. Welcome to the show, and I've been wanting to do a talks with you for quite some time, but you didn't have the proper equipment, and I didn't even know how to properly use Camtasia Studio until my good friend Ryocko showed me how. But I'm happy to say that we're finally going to do this.
Yeah, I am so happy, especially since you said this, what, a year ago? A year and a half ago?
Well, yeah, but I didn't know what I was doing. I was just trying something new at the time. But whatever. I mean, the important thing is that we're gonna do this. So, with that said, first question right off the bat is, how did you get into YouTube?
Ah, jeez. I was one of the first ones on YouTube because there was this thing. If you promoted a video on YouTube, you get a free iPod, and I was hooked on it, saying, "Oh, this can't be like super screwed up and stuff like that," because Tila Tequila totally suggested that I should put a video of me singing drunk. I did.
Mm.
Good times. That was back then when I was like 17? No, 16, something like that.
Yeah, was it really that long ago?
Yeah.
Oh
Still
my
was
god!
drinking that long ago.
Wow. Now I forgot what else. Yeah, as far as
But that was like my first introduction on YouTube.
oh really?
Yeah, I was singing Smosh, and then I was singing Boxy. No one fucking remembers Boxy, but everyone remembers Smosh. Uh, the YouTube layout was so different, and the mainstream thing used to be MySpace.
Yes.
Holy shit, I feel old.
Yeah, I know. And also, I was gonna say, I almost forgot to mention to the viewers beforehand that the use of language, unfortunately, is I forgot to mention to what is it? Keep the swears down to a little bit, but I mean, but also be warned that that's pretty much how she speaks. But that doesn't take away from the fact that she's a wonderful person otherwise. So just wanted to put that out there.
Yeah, I'm sorry that I'm an Easterner. It's just that's how it is.
Yeah, I mean, that is how it is, sadly. But what can you do? Okay, so that's how you got into the Let's Play business.
No, I was not into Let's Play
I meant sorry,
business
the YouTube business. Sorry.
I think in 2013 or 12. That's when I was.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I started out doing a Let's Play, and then all of my videos got erased. Then I started again, like back in 2013, and met Cone, who was, and he was seeing me through Kirby Superstar.
Ooh, oh, yeah, I remember that was among the first couple of videos that I watched. I remember the very first time I met you. Oh, I should also mention that I remember the first time I met you. I think it was it Conus who brought me? I forget how exactly we.
Probably.
I want to say it was Conus, but the only thing I know is that I remember the first time I met you. I left a comment on your channel saying that as far as your Kirby Superstar Let's Play that you did, especially the first video, I was like, Let's Playing from the 90s. And
Ah, yeah. But the thing is, all of my Let's Plays are practically blind because every single time that I have ever played a video game, ever, I spent less than 5 or 10 minutes.
yeah, and but I just thought, the way you were doing it, especially ghetto style. By Here's my definition of ghetto style for those who have never heard it. Ghetto style is just simply pointing a camera in front of the TV. It's as simple as that. And you did it ghetto style, but you know what? You did it better than anybody. Well, almost about as well as anybody has ever done it before.
Lots of people can actually complain about that.
Well, because
I do everything ghetto style, but
I mean, but then again, Ryoko, it is true when I say you're a ghetto superstar.
I'm a ghetto superstar. I don't think anybody actually likes that.
Ghetto superstar. That is
can
what
you
you.
wait up for a second?
Oh, okay.
My neighbor is knocking on my door.
Yeah, we'll go with that. And forgive us. Forgive me for saying this, but I will say that that is going to happen quite a bit. I mean, it's a frequent occurrence whenever I talk to Ryoko over the phone. But
I'm back.
yeah, and I was just explaining to the audience that we can't control what happens outside of just the two of us.
No, see, the thing is, I have to leave my door open every single time because I'm the only one with the CPR license and first aid certificate. So I'm usually the go-to person for help of any kind.
Well, that is very, very admirable of you.
No, it isn't. If I don't do it, I get a fine. And I don't want fines.
Well, of course. Well, I mean, I don't like getting fines either, but, that just does go without saying.
$15,000 down the hole if I don't get to it.
Yeah, but I hope at some point they do pay you.
Pay me on what?
For helping people.
No. Having these certificates or licenses is a double-edged sword because you get to help people. You get to save lives and all that stuff. But if they don't want to be saved, and you do not know that they do not want to be saved, or if you do not get there in time, you will be fined.
Oh my god. So you practically have to force yourself, especially if they don't want to be saved, to save them.
If they do not want to be saved and they have the right of a DNR, then yes, I am not allowed to save them.
Okay.
However, if I do not know they have a DNR and I save them, I have to pay about $15,000 or $10,000 for recognition and all that crap.
Well, I mean, that's a very sad thing. Like, who doesn't want to be saved? I mean, I would, but I mean,
Old people don't want to be saved that much. At least I know some of them have that type of thing. I don't want to be saved. I have a DNR.
wow. Yeah, it is a very morbid sense of humor, but then again, We are not all the same. In fact, all the guests I've had over this for more or less the past year or so, no one guest is the same.
That's true. I mean, you have pretty tamed guests.
Yeah, but I think this is probably the wildest I've had in a while.
Oh, goody.
Well,
Don't know if that's a compliment or an insult.
I think no, it's a compliment in the sense because you know, I'll get to more on that in a moment. But as far as what I thought of your very first Let's Play, mainly the first episode, was I said that it had a certain charm to it. And
I got another neighbor call.
okay, again, forgive us for the interruptions, but I can't control this.